So the title and thumbnail of this video might be a little bit triggering or even scary for some people, but I want to assure you, gold is not crashing to zero. Gold is going nowhere. It is in a super cycle, a bull super cycle right now, and it will continue. But in healthy markets, we get retracements, just like we're going to see in silver, just like we're already seeing inside of platinum and palladium. When they hit their all-time high, platinum hit an all-time high, double topped, boom, faded, right? Palladium, massive move up, boom, faded, right? If you don't know who I am Drew Wolfer. I am a verified pro trader at verifiedinvesting.com, and I am a commodities expert with a 91.5% documented live tracked win rate that you can check anytime that you want on either my website or their website, right? If you want a third party, go check Verified Investing. I don't own that company. I totally understand. I own NORDIC Alpha, so, if you don't trust that, perfectly fine. Go check it out on their website as well. And I've been giving out trades on gold and silver all year, and we've been absolutely crushing it inside of the NORDIC Alpha community. I just gave a short on gold at the top yesterday, and that short just hit for a second time today, where people took an 8x risk to reward trade, meaning for every dollar that you risked, you made $8 on that trade, and you're getting a second entry right now whenever gold was fading. So with that being said, I want to show you why I picked out that level, okay, because now it's not necessarily actionable as much now because that level has been hit. So I don't feel bad about giving you this level now after the trade has already been done, because we called this trade out 2 days ago. And I want to show you exactly how I came to that conclusion and how I'm coming to the conclusion that the Cinderella story, or at least for right now, the Santa rally, may be coming to a close, at the very least for silver, and potentially for gold too, because if silver takes a massive dump, you can pretty much expect gold to start doing the same thing. And with platinum already tanking, with palladium already tanking, and silver hitting massive resistance at $73, which I've been talking about for days and weeks, could see a pullback on gold, right? So let's get into the charts and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. And as you know, if you've been following me for long enough, you know I've been talking about this for maybe a couple of weeks, right? It's nothing too crazy. And here's my, profile on verifiedinvesting.com, just in case you want to go and verify it. Here's my win rate. I have an 88.62 overall win rate and the 91% inside of 2025. And if you want to go and check it out on my website, as you can see, 91.6% win rate, 2025 totals, bing, bang, boom, 225% profit and loss, blah, blah, blah. Here's where I post everything inside of the NORDIC Alpha private VIP trading room. If you want to get involved in that, it's literally $29 a month. Ask Santa for it, and maybe he'll give it to you, right? But that's where you get the actionable trades and levels every single day from me with my 91.5% win rate, and it will be more expensive in 2026. So I would say get in where you fit in. Now let me show you a couple of things really quick. So this is what is called a pivot, okay? And this is actually bringing you into a rising wedge pattern, which is a massive, massive bearish pattern that you don't want to see happening on a chart at all-time highs, okay? So what did I do? I actually took the all-time high to the all-time high, the double top where we got this massive rejection. And yes, we did catch this short inside of NORDIC Alpha. You guessed it, 100%. And guess what I did? I just extended it out and said, okay, where does that take us? And guess what happened? Boom, we blasted right into it at $4,550. And this is the exact level that I gave out. $4,500 and I believe $22 to $4,550 was the exact level that I gave out in my video about 2 days ago inside of NORDIC Alpha Private VIP. And then they were able to take this trade right here for a, I believe it was like a 5X. Let me see, give me 1 second. Let's drop this down. It was about, if you took it to the bottom, yeah, it was like a 6.5x risk to reward. If you got out, somewhere around here, about a 4x risk to reward. And then guess what? That trade just happened all over again, and you could have taken it twice, so you would have had an 8.5x risk, well, almost 9x risk to reward, because you would have been able to take this trade 2 different times, okay? And obviously, if you took it in here, your stop loss would have been inherently different because you would have had to put it above the $4,550 level, but you kind of see where I'm going with it, right? Now, what is happening inside of here? It is coiling, price is coiling, and if you break down below this trend line, which is at $4,400 right now, and that's subsequently also the range highs to this nice consolidation range before we went parabolic again, you could argue this is bullish consolidation, but you've definitely got resistance here at about $4,550. If If you get a rejection, boom, you come down here, you break this, probably coming down here to about 4,300, I would say about 4,290 something. And then if you lose that, you're coming down to about 4,200. You lose that, you're coming down to this gap fill right around 4,125. And if you lose that, you're coming down to about the $4,000 range. This is all just based off of the technicals that I just drew. A lot of people are like, oh, you can't predict all-time highs. Yet you 100% can, and I just did, right? And we did it inside of NORDIC, and we did it live, man. So you definitely can. There's another way, right? I will show you what is called a trend-based Fibonacci, okay? And as you can see, this trend-based fib from way, 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 way back, right? Let's zoom out. From the lows, right back here, you can even go from these lows, right? You can go from these lows if you want to. Give me 1 second. Boom. Okay, so from these lows to these highs to these lows, right? What happened? You came up and smacked into the 1.0 right here, right? You lost it. You used it as support. Boom. You smacked into the 1.618. Capitulated for about 3-4 months there. Boom. Blasted through the 2.236 and the 2.618. And now we're wondering, are we going to uphold this $4,350 level and start heading back down to the 4K level before we get a bounce, right? Now, are you going to head back down to $3,300? I don't believe so. I think $3,500 is probably the lowest you're going to see gold. But in any case, let me show you what else is going on here, right? So if you pull this fib, right, which is the same exact, actually it's the same exact fib. I don't need to even show you that. Let me show you the previous trend-based fib, though. And we can actually go back and I will show you, boom, if we just pull this right down to here, we pull it to this high, bam, and then we pull it to the subsequent lows that came after that. Guess what? You came up, you stopped at the 1.0, you blasted through the 1.618, which is not good. That's not what you want to see. You want to see you get caught up here a little bit, consolidate or fade a little bit, and then push through. My bias, you're probably going to come down here more closer to this 1.618 so that you can retest it, okay? So that's just all I'm saying is, like, you can predict these things, but it's not necessarily like, it's not guaranteed, okay? There's no guarantees. This is just probabilities, okay? And that's what it really comes down to inside of these markets. But let me show you a local parallel that did predict some stuff, okay? And we got to go to the 1-hour chart. Boom. So if you look at the bottoms right here, and then you dragged that to these tops, right? As you can see, we got to the upper end of the parallel, rejection, right? And then guess what happened just yesterday, or a couple of days ago, actually. I think it was 2 days ago this happened. Yeah, this was on Monday, and then this was yesterday. We rejected again from the secondary deviation zone that I have inside of this parallel. Now, we just bounced from the bottom, right, of that second deviation zone. So if we lose this, we're likely to start coming back down here to about the $4,350 range, and that would lose us one of those fib levels that could bring us down to $4,200 and then ultimately to about $4,000. Now let me show you a couple more parallels. You take these lows to these lows, bang, bang, right? And it gives you the rejection at this level, which is our first deviation zone outside of the parallel. So now that we're back inside of it, where's your support? $4,400, $4,350, and then ultimately you get under $4,350, coming down to about $4,212 potentially, right? Now look at this one. Bang, 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 tops, bang, 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 bottoms, rejection from the first deviation zone. You get back inside of this, where's your support? $4,200 right now, secondary support at the gap fill, $4,120, and then your third support, $4,000 at that ultimate low range, okay? Now, one more that I really want to show you is the parabolic parallel, and for this we have to go to the daily chart. So the parabolic parallel is showing you this high to this high to this high, all the way through these lows, right? You got one deviation outside of it, and it front ran the first deviation zone. What you did was you came up, you rejected from deviation zone 2. You rejected again from deviation zone 2, and potentially, you could be coming back down here to about $4,250. Your first level of support, $4,400 to $4,350. You lose that, $4,237, and then you lose that, the midpoint of this channel, $4,000, right? A lot of times you'll see bounces at midpoints of channels, kind of similar to what you saw here. You front ran the midpoint of that channel. And the last one that I want to look at is this one right here. Bang. Perfect rejection. This thing has been upheld very well. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times on the lows. Bounced from the first deviation zone. Boom. Got back inside of it. Bounced again. And went up to the first deviation zone. Rejection. And where's your support? 4,200, 4,087, and then ultimately $3,900 to $4,000. Okay. Now the other thing that I want to show you, this is just all trying to, figure out where could we be potentially going, because $5,000 is essentially where we're thinking that it could potentially go. We got to get onto the hourly chart for this bad boy. And for all intents and purposes, I want to show you where we could be going. Now, we cracked all-time highs here, right? Then we faded, and then we just got new all-time highs. So this nice run up, if you look and you see where's our next level of resistance, 4650, 4750, right? But where's our support? Ultimate support, 4,300 and then 4,350. Again, that lines up with our fib level. If we lose that, we're coming down to 42. We lose that, we're coming down to that gap fill at 41.20 to the $4,100 range. Now let's look at another one, right? This is where we set a new all-time, or we didn't set a new all-time high, but we set a new high from here to here, right? Consolidated. This is the lowest point. Boom, blasted up, and as you can see, rejection from the second deviation zone, bouncing from the first deviation zone, and if you lose $4,400, guess what? 4,350, and your ultimate levels of support are down here at $4,000 to $4,100. Look at this one. Boom, right? Rejecting from the secondary deviation zone, and ultimate support, $4,300 to get back into the range, and the support on the bottom level to get all the way back down to the bottom end of the range, $4,000. After that, 39. After that, about $3,800, okay? Now, I want to show you the double top uptrend. If you measure from the top to the bottom, you can see we just rejected from that first deviation zone and could be coming back down here to $4,400 to test that double top. If this double top doesn't hold, this is going to be probably your gateway to 3,900 to 4K, and even further than that, you could go down to about 37, or the ultimate low, which is about $3,500 to $3,600, where we had our previous kind of triple top back here. 1 top, 2 top, 3 top, and even a little bit of capitulation before we actually blasted through it. $3,500 is probably, in my opinion, most likely to be the bottom on gold, okay, if you're looking to enter longs. Now, let's look at our FRVPs just really quick. I think there's 1 or 2 that I want to look at. For our local uptrend, guess what? $4,400 is the value area high. Where's that point of control? 4,200. You lose that? Yep, $4,000 to the value area low. And we got one more we can look at, actually, which is from this high to this low. And if you look at it, $4,300 is your value area high, 4,238, which is your point of control, and then about $4,000 for your lower end of this. Now, one thing I did want to point out, we did have a cup and handle that broke out, and we got our full measured move on it. So the cup and handle is nullified. There's no more cup and handle. It played out 100%. Full take profit on the cup and handle. Okay, now, here's the thing. You're going to have ultimate resistance up at about $5,000. You're going to run into resistance at 4,700, as you saw from the deviation zones on my ranges. You're going to have support at $4,400. If you lose that, that is your double top high from the previous all-time high that we just got through, okay? If you lose that, you're looking at $4,200, right? Then you're looking at about $4,000. Lower than that, we can talk later, because I don't think we're going there by the time I post a new video, but we're seeing $3,800, and then ultimate is about $3,600 to $3,500, which is that previous all-time high where we kind of 1, 2, 3, 4 almost quad topped on it before we finally eventually blasted through. Now, I want people to know, the majority of my net worth is actually invested in gold and silver physically, and I want to see gold doing well, but I want to see a market that is going up in legs, right? I don't want to see it go up 50% in a month like silver just did and then have a 50% retrace of that. I don't like erratic markets like that. As a trader, I love that, but not for my investments, right? So I am cheering gold on just like everybody else is, and I want that to be 100% abundantly clear. Now, if you want actionable levels, you want to see my 91.5% win rate in 2025, in action every single day. Get inside of the Nordic Alpha private VIP trading room where I give you my levels, I give you my analysis, and I way higher level analysis than what you just got, and way more actionable levels, smart money concept strategies, and get in where you fit in, because I promise you it will be going up sometime in 2026. So if you want in at $29 a month, where it's less than $1 a day right now, I would go ahead and lock in that price, baby. So with that being said, if you like content like this, and if you appreciate content like this, just give me a like. Obviously, hit the subscribe button, and then boom, baby, bang on that notification bell so you don't ever miss any of my analysis. Again, I know I'm going to catch a lot of flack in the comment section. I'm totally fine with it. I know that eventually, at the end of the day, even whether it's today or a week from now or in January, when everybody is finally selling all of their metals because they don't want to sell it before year end, because then they'll have to pay taxes on it immediately. They're going to sell it in January, and that's when institutions are going to be back shorting this stuff, right? That's when they're going to be selling it. So I don't care if I'm right today or tomorrow. I could be right today. I could be right tomorrow. But my point is that 91.5% of the time, I am correct, and I am good with my analysis in that. If you don't have results like that, please don't try to act like you do. And if you do, drop it in the comments section and show us your documented win rate. Because until then, I'm going to keep ripping mine, and I appreciate everybody that is inside of the Nordic Alpha VIP trading room that is, supporting me every single day in this journey, and I would love to see you all in there. So everybody have a Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas Eve, and Merry Christmas tomorrow with your beautiful families, and have a wonderful weekend. We will see you all soon.